complete, but CF is because
No problem. You can complete your five book today and send it by the evening.
sir. But what is the answer of CF?
Okay, the answers, no problem. Then see, in video I had given the answers means in the on during the lecture, but still I will send the answers today.
And yes, yesterday they were asking me, the CF, there are no
Hmm.
answers given and all that. I said you'd contact Sunny sir and find out.
So during the lecture I had already given the answers, but it's okay. I'll send again.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So you all remember that we were learning about non-finite verbs yesterday, and
Yes.
which exercise did we solve yesterday?
Exercise 3 and 4.
Okay. So after completing exercise 3 and 4, we shall learn these two topics, gerunds, infinitives, and also we'll learn what are participles. Who will read?
Sir, can I?
Okay, read it from here.
What is a gerund? A gerund is a noun made from a verb. To make a gerund, you add ing to the verb. For example, in the sentence, I swim every day, the word swim is a verb. In the sentence, I like swimming, the word swimming is a noun. Therefore, swimming is a gerund. Second example, in the sentence, she reads several books a week. In the word read is a verb. In the sentence reading is important is word reading is noun. Therefore reading is a gerund.
Swim is the verb. So swimming, when you add ing, it becomes swimming. So swimming is a gerund. One more example is given. Reads. So reads becomes reading when you add ing, and it becomes a gerund. Continue.
More examples of gerund buying, fishing, running, watching, telling, and so forth. The word gerund actually comes from the Latin word gerere, which means do. You could say that actually makes sense. The gerund describes an action, something you do. Gerunds are often used when actions are real and completed.
Okay. So the examples which are given, ing examples, buying, fishing, running, watching, telling, and so forth. Many examples are there. Now, this is something which you don't know, which you did not know. Gerund comes from the Latin word gerere, and that is do. The meaning is to do something. And you actually, you could say this actually makes sense. The gerund describes an action, something that you do. See, running, watching, telling, all these are the actions that you do. So it is actually correct, the Latin word. And gerunds are often used when actions are real or completed. When something real, when you're not talking about something imaginary, but something real, and the actions which are completed. For that actions, we use gerunds. Read.
Examples note how the main underlined verb relates to real or complicated actions. She stopped smoking. I finished doing my homework. They keep on fighting. We discussed moving on Florida. You recommended waiting until tomorrow. We recalled falling asleep on the couch. She practices playing those drums all the time.
Okay. Underlined. Note how the main underlined verbs relate to the real or completed actions. Here the verbs are not underlined, but you can see gerunds are given: smoking, doing, fighting, moving, waiting, falling, and playing. Read this.
Examples: to buy, to fish. What is an infinitive? An infinitive is the basic form of verb plus to. Examples: to buy, to fish, to run, to watch, to tell, to forth. Example sentences: I want to swim. They asked us to leave. To be or not to be, that is a question. The goal is to win.
So infinitives we have already learned. I will not explain that again. What happened? Why do you stop?
The word infinitive comes from the Latin word infin- infinitus, from iron, not
Infinitus.
admi-
And
and infinitus, finished, limited. You could say this actually makes sense. The infinitive describes an action, but unlike a regular verb, it is not limited in any way. The regular verb is limited to the tense and subject. For example, in this sentence, Diana danced. The action is limited to Diana and to the past. However, the infinitive is unlimited. In this sentence, to dance is easy. The action is not limited to any subject or to any time.
okay. So infinitive, the word which is given to infinitive. What is the meaning of that word infinitive? Meaning of that word is finished or limited. But unlike a regular verb, it is not limited in any way. See, Diana danced. The action is limited to Diana and to the past. The action is limited that she danced. It is only for past that she did. The action has got over. It is finished. See, to dance is easy. Now here the action is unlimited. To dance is easy. Means the action is not limited to any subject or to any time. Means anyone can dance at any time. But if I say Diana danced, then the action has got over. Now it cannot take place again. Diana dance, it is over. But here if I say to dance is easy, means the action is not limited. It can take place at any time and anyone can do that action. That is the difference.
Infinitives are often used when actions are unreal, general, or future. Examples: not how the main underlined verb relates to unreal, general, or future actions. Kate agreed to come. I hope to see you soon. We plan to finish this shortly. They decided to return home. She promised to stop smoking. We agreed never to talk about it again.
Okay. So the underlined verb relates to unreal, general, or future action. See, I hope to see you again. Means that future action is there which may take place or which may not take place. We plan to finish this shortly. Means no specific time is given. We just plan to finish it shortly, but we don't know when. Whose mic is this? Whose mic is on?
Faiza.
Switch off the mic. Switch off the mic. They decided to return home. So decided is the verb. To return home. See, to return, to finish, to see. These are all infinitive. Now to return home. but when they will return, we don't know. So it is unreal. It is future action. She promised to stop smoking. So she promised. That is main verb. Promised to stop smoking. So to stop, but we don't know. It is unreal. It is future. We don't know when will she stop. So all these are the actions which are unreal, general, and it may be a future action. The underlined words are the main verbs, but everywhere you can see infinitive: to see, to finish, to return, to stop, to talk. Gerunds you came. Now you know what are gerunds. We'll see difference now. Gerunds and participles. Now who else will read?
So I will read.
Name.
Aisha.
Yes, Aisha, read.
Sudden and infinitives. Part 1. Sudden.
See, you all have to write along with me or take screenshot because I will give that in homework. Are you all taking it?
Okay. Okay.
I will not put this in the group. You have to take screenshot and write. Please take it.
Sudden form. Playing, giving, studying, swimming, collecting. Gerund use. As the subject or object of a sentence, collecting flowers in my hobby. Is my hobby. I like collecting flowers. After prepositions, they are interested in study archaeology. They dream of becoming archaeologists. They are crazy about discovering an- ancient cities. They are tired of digging in the sand.
See, I have underlined all the uh, gerunds as you can see.
After specific words such as like, hate, dislike, can't stand, mind, look forward to, enjoy, prefer, fancy, feel like, start, stop, continue, begin, finish, quite, give up, practice, remember, forget, avoid, can't help.
So specific verbs are given, and after these verbs, also we can use gerunds. After all these verbs, you can use gerunds.
Examples. I enjoy watching football on TV. I hate traveling by coach. She started playing the guitar 2 years ago.
See over here, can you see? Gerunds are given everywhere. All these are gerunds. With enjoy, watching is used. Hate, traveling is used. Started playing is used. Enjoy watching. Hate traveling. Started playing. So with all these verbs, we can use gerunds. Read.
Examples. He is trying to quit smoking. Do you remember drinking sensations when we were kids?
So over here you can see quit smoking. Remember building. So these are gerunds.
Number 4. Go plus ing. We are going shopping tomorrow. I go swimming twice a week. Other go shopping, go swimming, go fishing. go swimming, etc.
Okay. So again, some more examples: go shopping, go swimming, go fishing, go skiing, go skiing, etc.
Number 5. Be, get, use to plus ing. I am used to getting up early in the morning.
So after used to also you can use ing. But when it is regular action, when you are doing something regularly or every day, with that you can use used to plus ing. I am used to reading at night, or I am used to sleeping early. I am used to getting up early, like that. Read.
I
Yes, you can read.
form
Continue.
P form P to go to play sit here to work. Form base infinitive see here sit full infinitive to play to work to go.
Bare infinitive means what? Without to.
The 2 minutes
And
your
full
screen is
infinitive
gone.
means with to.
Sir, your screen is not coming.
Why? What happened?
This is
Re-
color present text that's all.
Your voice is not clear, Aisha.
Sir, and anyone have presented screen that's all. Your screen is replaced.
Okay. See, bare infinitive means without to, and full infinitive means with to. What is given?
Full infinitive use. Number 1. After specific verbs such as want, agree, accept, refuse, reject, invite, decide, choose, plan, learn, hope, manage, manage, achieve, promise, ask, offer.
So these are examples of full infinitive.
Example. When I, example. When I grow up, I want to become a musician. He offered me a cold beer, but I refused to drink it. He invited me to go for dinner out. I didn't have the time.
So see, to become, to drink, to go. These verbs which are used are full infinitives.
Example. It was raining heavily, so he offered to drive me home. When they finished high school, they planned to go to university. After walking for many hours, they managed to get to the top of the mountain. Number 2. In the structure, it is plus ad adjectives plus full infinitive. It's nice to see you again. It was hard to say goodbye after the holidays. It's nice to, it is hard to, it is difficult to, it is easy to, etc.
Your voice is not clear, Aisha. Who else will read?
Sir, can I?
Can I?
Name. Tell me the name.
Lakhani Zainab.
Yes, Zainab, read.
The structure I am plus adg plus full
Adjective.
point adjective. I am sorry too. I am surprised too. I am pleased too. I am glad too. I am happy too. I am amazed too. I am digested too.
Delighted.
Relate. Examples. We were surprised to have an un- unsuspected guest
Unexpected.
unexpected guest in our house. Oops, I am sorry to hurt you. This coffee is too hot to drink. She is too tired to keep working.
See, TOO and TO is used together. Too hot to drink, too tired to keep, like that.
She has not got enjoy time to finish the test. He has got enjoy money to buy a new car. He is not strong enjoy to lift that weight.
Strong enough.
He can speak Spanish. You must not smoke in a hospital. I was really sad that my parents don't let me go outside in the night, but then I met a friend whose dad turns off the Wi-Fi at 11 p.m. I can always make you smile.
See over here, gerunds are given. Gerunds are non-finite verbs and they are partly verbs and they are partly nouns. So they are also known as verbal nouns. And all the gerunds end in ing. See, reading is hobby. I like reading, or we are fond of reading. In this sentence is the verb. Reading answers the question of what. See, first one, read. What is my hobby? Reading. I like what? Reading. We are fond of what? Reading. So when you ask the question what, you will get the answer for gerund. Understood? Understood? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, for gerund, you have to ask the question what? Because gerund and present participle both will end in ing. So how will you come to know whether it is present participle or whether it is gerund? For gerund, you have to ask the question what? The non-finite verbs, which are partly verbs and partly nouns, they are called gerunds. Over here, see very important thing. Both the gerunds and present participle end with ing. But the present participle describes a noun. Present participle will describe the noun. Gerund is the noun in the sentence itself. Present participle will describe the noun and gerund is the noun in the sentence itself. Both will end in ing. Remember that. Present participle and gerund both. So in the next exercise, suppose if you have to find out the difference between present participle and gerund, can you do it?
Yes,
What is
sir.
present
Yes,
participle and
sir.
what is gerund? Because everywhere ing is there. How will you know whether it is gerund or whether it is present participle? See, examples of gerunds are given. Hunting is a cruel sport. If I ask, what is a cruel sport? I will get the answer hunting. Swimming is a good exercise. What is a good exercise? Swimming. So it is gerund. Fishing is not permitted here. What is not permitted here? Fishing. Veena is fond of dancing. Veena is fond of what? Dancing. So all these are gerunds, not the present participles. Remember. Okay, tell me the gerund I will underline.
Crying,
Right.
crying,
writing, writing,
writing,
dancing,
dancing,
Dancing.
dancing, cycling,
Cycling.
teaching,
Teaching. Walking.
walking,
walking,
talking,
Talking.
talking,
doing,
Doing.
speaking,
Speaking.
speaking,
driving,
Driving.
walking,
Walking.
walking,
creating,
creating,
Creating.
working,
Working.
working,
Working.
working,
shouting.
Shouting.
Now tell me whether it is gerund or present participle. पहले ये बार की.
Present participle.
How can you say?
Because if we ask question what, then it will not give answer.
Okay, good. Then
Present participle.
Parent.
why gerund?
Because when we ask question what, we get answer reading and writing.
Next,
Well,
Present. Present.
present participle.
participle,
she was afraid of what?
going out at night,
So can you solve this exercise yourself in homework?
Yes,
Take
sir.
screenshot. Already PDF is there. So you solve this exercise. Exercise 5
Okay.
and 6 homework today. Exercise 5 we did just now and exercise 6 you have to do it yourself. Then we shall check the answers later on. Exercise 5 6 homework.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
And fair book. After today, if you send it will not be checked. I will mark it late. Even if you send it complete today evening, by today evening you have to send that whole lesson 7 in the fair book and the answers. If possible, I will send it. But those who are attentive in the lecture, they know the answers of the CF. Though I will still send it by noon as I get free. You just write
Okay.
the CF in the fair book, and at last you can underline when I send the answers. Underlining will not take more than 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay. So please write CF also. Just underlining part you leave that I will give it.
Halari Faiza has raised her hand. Maybe she wants to ask some question.
She doesn't speak. I always ask her. If she speaks,
No,
then I don't
but
want anything else.
It's reflecting on the screen that she raised her hand. Like there's a
Yes,
option,
Faiza.
huh? Raise hand.
Yes, I know.
Mm.
Faiza. Then she messages that, sir, I feel shy, so I don't read.
Oh,
Faiza. Faizu.
she left the meeting.
Okay.
Mm.